All right, let's pick up where we left off. So we want to try to factor B and C. Again, you're always thinking about the last term. What factors of negative 18 will add to give me negative 3? So what times what gives me negative 18? And those same what's add to give me negative 3. Factors of 18, again, we'll know that there's one of each. How do we know there's one of each? Because your product comes out to be negative. If your product comes out to be negative, you must have a positive times a negative or a negative times a positive. So 1 times 18, 2 times 9, and 3 times 6. Of these factors, which pair could give you a difference of 3? It's going to be a difference of negative 3, but right now just focus on that digit. Or 1 and 18, is there any way with positive or negative signs you could have a difference of 3? No. You would have 17, or negative 17, or 19, or negative 19. Okay, what about 2 and 9? Any way that you could add these numbers, whether they're negative or positive, to get a negative 3? No. 3 and 6? Yes. Now we just have to figure out the signs. So we're going to have 3 and 6 for sure. Which one needs to be here? In order to get a negative 3, which one's the positive? 3 is the positive, 6 is the negative. That will come out with a negative 3. Now you copy those up here, and you're going to copy those into your binomials. So x squared comes from x times x. It'll factor that way almost all the time. And then we just plug these in, a positive 3 and a negative 6. Or you could flip-flop them, a negative 6 and a positive 3. The 3 must be positive. You can't do negative 3 and positive 6. If I tried a negative 3 and a positive 6, that would give me a positive 3 for the middle term, and it has to be negative. Let's do our check. X times x gives me x squared plus 3x minus 6x minus 18. X squared minus 3x minus 18. Try this last one. Factors of negative 48. Pause the video, try this one, and then we will move on. So you see with this last one, factors of 48, we're going to have 1 times 48, 2 times 24, 3 times 16, and 4 times 12. Lots of options here. When you think about which one you want to use, though, the only way you can get a negative 48 is if you have one of each side. And the only way you can get a negative 13 when you add is going to be to use the pair of 3 and 16. 3 and 16 copy over. We need a negative 13, so the 16 must be the negative. Keep those the same up here, and now factor. Ooh, notice this one, a little bit different. X to the 6th, but my middle term is x cubed. There's no x to the 4th or x to the 5th, so this must factor down to x cubed and x cubed. Notice how we do, when we multiply these, we add the exponents. That would get us x to the 6th. Now we have a positive 3 and a negative 16. Alrighty, you can check this one out real quick. My check, x to the 3rd times x to the 3rd is x to the 6th plus 3x squared, cubed, minus 16x cubed, and then minus 48. That would give me x to the 6th minus 13x cubed minus 48. So under this part, I want you to write a little I discovered. What do you notice about the factorization when the constant of the trinomial is negative? They're going to always be looking at this constant first. So when the constant was negative, what did you know about your factors? Look at your factorizations. It's true about all of them. All right, you're moving on to the quick check. Bring those answers tomorrow in class, and we will go over them.